And expanding on that theme, given your experience at different ed techs and mine as well, where from putting our ed tech platform provider hats on, what are good uses of AI, and what are poor choices, and I say that in the context of a well-respected colleague and friend in the Australian edtech sector has said, like, every edtech provider has to be in AI. If you're not in AI, then you're dead. So a number of companies are whitewashing and saying, "Oh, of course we've got AI. We're all about AI," when it's just so that they can say they have AI in their platform. So yes, where do you see good, practical, helpful, and then where is it potentially harmful?
Well, let me start off with, for once, a short, quick response, which is it's useful if it provides a genuine solution to a genuine problem. Like, that's what a good ed tech provider does. Every now and again, we'll see that random thing come out that looks really cool, but it didn't really solve a genuine problem, and it doesn't last. The only things that will work is when we solve genuine problems with genuine solutions. Match that with an appropriate price point. Dare I say, if we're talking edtech providers, that's our role. We have to pay our staff.
Yeah.
We have to do that. So a genuine problem with a genuine solution at a price point that equates to market. That's the short answer. But if we unpack that a little bit, Quizizz, I think, is very much on that right path. One of the reasons I joined them, we've got this problem that teachers regularly build formative assessments all the time. It's a standard part of education.
Yeah.
And the engineering team here do fantastic things. They're trying to solve problems. Oh, what happens if all the students don't have a device where you can print out cards, basically QR codes that the student can turn A, B, C, and D? And the teacher just points their phone at the room. It captures all the codes at once and it gives you the response. So you can still build this wonderful online assessment, but have it work in an offline classroom. That's a problem that we have. Not only because I don't need to have access to that technology, but I don't want every student with an iPad on their desk getting completely distracted.
Yeah.
I want to go through and be able to say I found this, my background, for those who don't know, I'm a history teacher by trade. I love teaching history, but history is all about artifacts. And more importantly, history is about context. And I'd love to try and contextualize things to what's happening in current day. I'm going to show my age. When I was teaching history, we had Gulf War II going on, right? So, but I'd show all these wonderful examples of propaganda and, well, this happened, but I'm going to show you an Al Jazeera and a BBC and the Fox News. Which one is right?
Right.
If you go, I don't know, right? But the great thing about the AI tools is I can now go, these things are happening today. My daughter, I have a 15-year-old, was asking me questions about the Gaza conflict that I could not unpack. I was too afraid to unpack, let alone not informed enough to unpack. But I found a fantastic behind the news. BTN, again, I know we have a global audience. BTN is run by the ABC, the government-run broadcasting corporation, and it's a news show for students. And they did this fantastic 15-minute packet on the history of the Gaza conflict. So not only did I provide that to her, but that I then connected Quizizz to it and had it generate a quick formative test that allowed her to reinforce that knowledge. Now, all I had to do is I found this great video and then I pointed this tool at it, but I didn't have to worry about it hallucinating because it was just going and grabbing it. I didn't have to worry about data because my daughter wasn't in that system. She was just logged in as an anonymous user. So I was able to do all these cool things. So back to the EdTech provider. First of all, I agree with the first comment. Again, you're not going to be replaced by an AI, but you'll be replaced by somebody who knows how to use an AI. And yes, that's going to impact us as EdTechs. So whatever our problem is that our tool is solving, be it timetabling solutions, or maybe we're doing knowledge creation, or maybe we're an LMS, or all these different or engagement, whatever it might be. How can you find that right hammer that helps you with your existing product, but make it more valuable and make it more efficient? And by the way, EdTech, okay, let's put the black cap on. We also want to save money. So great, how can I also use this to optimize our workflows, to provide a better product for our users, right? That's how we should be looking at it. And the opposite answer to your question is literally just flip that on its head. If you're doing AI but not solving a genuine problem, you're not going to have long-term or even mid-term success. You'll have a flash in the pan moment perhaps and you'll disappear. If you have a tool that you're not actually thinking about it from a data perspective and how you're protecting your users, which you should be doing anyway, then you're going to be sunk. If you are doing this and not solving a genuine problem for them, then the reverse is just flip that on its head. But I do agree with the opening statement. Everybody in society, for better or for worse, is being impacted by AI. It's how we choose to leverage it, utilize it, take advantage of it, and risk manage it that will be the secret to our success.
Brilliant.